If you find out that a seller has misreported information on their disclosures, are you entitled then to a credit or a price reduction or some kind of a discount on the property? The answer is legally you're not necessarily entitled. The seller is not legally obligated to give you a credit or a price reduction. What happens is if you do find misreported information and it's not accurate, it's not what was portrayed, especially when you initially went in escrow. Well, now the seller could be in a breach of contract, which means that you now have the right to cancel without any penalty because the information that you were presented with doesn't match up with what's true. Now, that doesn't mean that maybe if it was serious enough and you still really want to buy the property, now maybe there's mediation that can take place and you can go to an ombudsman, or you can, if it's very severe or something, you can always seek legal advice and look to an attorney or something like that if you're talking about actually getting litigation involved. That's a little bit of a different story, but the seller is not necessarily legally obligated to give anyone a credit or a price reduction. But the seller now has the option to back out. It's still all to be negotiated in escrow because it's still the seller's prerogative to sell their property for however much money they want to sell the property for. They do need to be honest about what they are selling. And if they choose that they want to still sell a property for a lot of extra money, even though it has problems that weren't initially disclosed, that's up to them. But they have the prerogative to sell their property for what they want to.